Hi everyone, welcome back to So Arizona. Today is June 3rd and I have been getting so many questions about what you can plant right now in your garden if you are gardening in southern Arizona. And the truth of it is that it is a tough month for even the most robust or heat-loving plant to get established in. And it's because the heat is here for the summer. We have reached nearly 100 degrees pretty much every day this week here in my garden. And so any small plant is going to struggle. However, there are a handful of plants that you can be planting outside either in seedling form or in seeds. And there are a few seeds that I am going to be planting inside right now so that I can prep for planting them out in late July for monsoon season. And I want to share those with you just so that you've got your game plan together, whether you're just going to be starting seeds in the house for a little bit later, or if you want to put some things out right now. So right now, when it comes to flowers, I am still sowing seeds for marigolds and zinnias and cosmos and celosia and amaranth, all of those heat-loving things. And of course, the queen of the summer garden, which is the sunflower. And you can sow sunflowers pretty much through August. They are tough plants, and I think that they have so many benefits for the garden. I did a short video that I will link in the description box below on sunflowers and all of the benefits that they bring to the summer garden. So you can find that below if you're interested in watching that. There are a handful of things you can plant right now in the beginning of June. Those are melons like watermelon and cantaloupe. You can plant black-eyed peas or cow peas. I've actually got a section of my cattle panel that is planted already in cow peas. They are starting to set their first beans, which is really exciting. But the other half of it I am going to be planting also. And that's because I like to kind of stagger the harvest on those. You can harvest the dried pods. You can put them in a bucket and then you can set them in the corner in a protected area, and then you can get to them when you have time, which is such a relief in the summertime when you've got all of these other things that you have to do something with before they spoil, like tomatoes. But I'm going to be planting out some more cow peas for sure. Okra, of course, is a superstar when it comes to heat in the garden. I've got okra seedlings that are well on their way and quite established in the garden, although not producing yet. I'm also going to be adding a few more seeds to some of my beds so that I can have some okra coming up. I've had some problems with the pack rats and the squirrels getting into my okra seedlings and my cowpea seedlings as well. So I'm going to be starting a few okra seeds in the house as a backup. Okra is a little bit picky about being transplanted, but if you're really careful and you don't disturb the roots too much, I think it should be fine. I've had good luck with it. You can do those heat-loving flowers like I was talking about. You still have time for cosmos, zinnias, marigolds, Mexican sunflowers, traditional sunflowers are great. So there are a lot of different things that you can do. If you've had trouble with cucumbers being too bitter or struggling in the heat, try Armenian cucumbers. They are technically a melon, but they taste like a cucumber. They are very productive and really hardy in the heat. I have never had a problem with my Armenian cucumbers disappointing me during the heat of summer. So definitely try those. So those are a handful of things that you can try that I've had great luck with starting, that I'm starting in my own garden right now at the beginning of June. So definitely make a list and try some of those. There are a handful of seedlings that you could probably set out right now in the garden. I'm doing that right now with some pepper plants. They will take a little more TLC and babying, so make sure as soon as you plant those that you cover them with shade cloth and that you give them extra water. I would water them every day, maybe even morning and night. You just need to check the soil and see how they're doing. You could also do eggplants and tomatillos, but I would say hold off on the tomatoes until monsoon season because they are just not going to do very well and they'll probably struggle. I'm also going to be setting out some pumpkin seedlings that I have in the house, as well as some more zucchini seedlings. Now those are all going to be under shade and they are going to be babied with daily water, maybe even twice a day watering until they get established. We are not too far off from when you can start planting some other things in July for monsoon season. So don't feel like if you don't have your game plan together right now in June, you've got another chance coming up in July, and there are so many different things that you can plant. So that is the list. I hope that that helps you right now with your summer garden as we are marching into summertime and all of the heat that it brings. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm Kara from So Arizona. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy gardening.